Hello, everybody. This is a marvelous Monday, and we are here with another episode of Public Speaking and Business. I am your host, Dr. Samantha DeLoache, the modeling pharmacist and your professional speaker coach. And I am just so excited about these series. I have been meeting some very, very interesting, very dynamic individuals who are entrepreneurs, thought leaders in their respective spaces. And they're here to share how public speaking has helped them in their businesses, how communication has been effective in them actually growing their businesses. And as you all know, this month I launched the Model Speakers Academy. And actually, this Wednesday, I will be doing my first webinar. So if you have not signed up yet, I would love for you to sign up because I want you to know about all things that have to deal with the Model Speakers Academy. First of all, what does model stand for? Do I have to be a model? Do I have to look like a model? No, but we all are models, right? We all are modeling something, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. So I want us to be able to model or showcase our voices because we all have a story to tell. We all have different experiences, different things that we've experienced in life, different situations that have helped mold and shaped us into who we are today. And so I believe nothing is wasted. The good, the bad, all of it helped to make us who we are today. And so the model that we will be going over in the Model Speakers Academy is to motivate, organize, deliver, engage, and lead. That's what the model stands for. I like to say, if you're speaking, if you have the microphone, then you are leading in that moment. And so you want to lead with power and confidence. So that's what the Model Speakers Academy is for individuals who may not be as confident in their speaking or who do not even know where to begin. They don't have their signature talk or their message. We can help you craft your message. We can help you craft your story. And if you are a seasoned pro, a vet in the game, guess what? You can always get more tips, learn new skills to help get you to be even better than you already are right now. So, Model Speakers Academy is for anyone, regardless of where you are on your speaker's journey, or even if you don't want to be a professional speaker, but you want to be able to talk at your job, get that promotion, be a voice in the community, or being able to communicate better with your family and friends, being able to share your opinions. It doesn't matter. We have to have communication. Like I like to tell everyone, we all can talk, but speaking is a skill. Public speaking is a skill, and any skill can be developed and worked on. So let's develop those skills. But enough about the Model Speakers Academy. I want to let you meet Ryan Gatchel. He is here all the way from Arizona, and that's one thing I love about technology. I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he is in Arizona, and we're able to have a lunchtime chat about public speaking and business. So I'm going to allow Ryan to tell us everything about him, his business, what he has going on, and we're going to get right into the conversation. So welcome, Ryan.
Hi, thank you for having me, Samantha. I appreciate it. Um,
Absolutely.
so I'm Ryan. Yes, I own a website development company. I do a little bit of website development and also software development. I actually started this company in the first of the year. Before that, I was working corporate as a developer, essentially. So yeah, just living that entrepreneurial small business life and
That's excellent.
enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations. You say you started this year, so that's awesome. And like I said, my goal is to within 5 years shift or transition from pharmacy and to do my Model Speakers Academy full time. So kudos to you for taking that leap of faith to start your business. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. So we can get right into it. The first question is, why do you believe public speaking is a crucial skill for business professionals today?
Yeah, so I think the main reason I think it's important is because when you have a business, um, you need to be able to talk about it. I mean, and also you have to be able to let people know that you know what you're talking about. So I think, and that comes like confidence, But so I
Hmm.
think being able to like speak um, in any aspect is important for that reason alone. It's just being able to like get your thoughts out, let people know that they can trust you with what you're offering.
Absolutely. And I love that you brought up trust because that's a big thing. Nowadays, with social media and just the internet, we have a lot of businesses that, of course, are legit, but then you have a lot that aren't. And so to
Yeah.
be able to distinguish between the two, we got to have a face behind the brand. They want to be able to talk to you and know that you're a real person, that they're buying from a real person, and that, like you said, to know what you're talking about. People want to work with others that they feel are thought leaders or who are, at the top of their game. So if I'm buying from you, it's because I know, like, and trust you, and I believe that whatever you're offering can help me be better. So the only way you can really show that is by opening your mouth and letting me know, right? By talking.
Yeah.
So very true. So my next question is, can you share a personal experience where effective public speaking significantly impacted your career or business?
Yeah. So whenever I I got a little bit of background. So I tried to do a bit my business before, and it didn't work out very well. I think a lot of
Hmm.
that was due to like not talking. Like I was just doing all my advertising through like online sales, like Facebook
Hmm.
essentially, which it works for some people obviously, but like for my industry especially, um, I think it's important to because you're selling like a high value item, right? You're not selling like a $5 trinket or whatever.
Hmm.
It's important to like talk to people and like let them know like what they're getting and what you know and how you them. So just recently, when I first started my company, I should say, I joined the Mesa Chamber. So that's actually helped me a lot because a lot of it is involved talking. Like you go there in person, you talk to people. Like I'm part of a referral group, so we do presentations once a week if you want. So I've done two presentations, and that just lets people in the group understand like what you do and how
Hmm.
you can help them. So they might not use your services, but then they can talk to somebody else who might need your services. So
Correct.
that's how it's helped me a lot is just getting in front of people has helped me tremendously. Like I don't think my business would be doing as well as it will talking to people and being like presenting.
Wow. Well, that's a big testimony because, many people kind of, like you said, sleep on it. They think, oh, I can just advertise and not have to actually speak or talk. But yes, talking plays a big part. And then I like that you said you partner with your Chamber of Commerce locally, and where you're able to, be in a referral system and actually present. And so that's a great opportunity. So that's a tidbit for individuals in different areas. Reach out to your local Chamber of Commerce and see how you can partner with them. That way you can be a referral for your business, because the key thing is you can have a great product, a great service, but if nobody knows you exist, then it's pointless. So we don't want to be the best kept secret. I don't want the Model Speakers Academy to be a best kept secret. Ryan doesn't want his business with web development to be a best kept secret. We want it to get out there. We want to affect and reach out to the people who can benefit from our service. And even if you can't benefit, somebody may can benefit. So by word of mouth, like, that's all it's about. Opening up, letting people know what you have to offer. And then later on, it may not be immediate, but in the upcoming weeks to months to even years, somebody may, hey, I remember this presentation at the Chamber of Commerce, or hey, I remember this Facebook Live where, this woman and this man were talking and I need their service. So that's what it's all about. Opening your mouth, letting people know what you have. So my third question is, what are some common public speaking challenges that business professionals face, and how can they overcome them?
Yeah. So I mean, my biggest one, I was just nervous. Like I'm just nervous around public speaking. I mean, I do
Yeah.
pretty well one on one, but like I remember the first time I got in front of my group and spoke, like I was super nervous. But I think like
Hmm.
the biggest way to get over that is just to do it. I mean, a lot of times like the people that you're going to be talking to, like they would also be nervous getting in front of a bunch of people, or they've presented before, so they understand like, it's just like you just have to take the leap and just, I mean, do it. You might not be like the public speaking. Um, take your course and then get a lot better and just practice. And I think that's the biggest challenge is just not wanting to do it because it's scary.
Right. Yeah, and you're right. That's the number one fear, believe it or not, is public speaking. I believe it's higher than death. And I was like, what? People are
Wow, that's
more
crazy.
afraid of speaking than they are of dying. And I'm like, that's a lot. And so
Yeah.
really, you said it already, just do it. Sometimes even the best speakers get a little nervous. So the key thing
Yeah.
is that you just gotta go ahead, swallow those fear bugs, and just step out there and just do it. Because the more you do it, the better you'll get at it, and the more confident you'll get. So practice makes perfect. So a lot of times when people are nervous, it's oftentimes that they aren't as prepared. But if you come prepared and you've been practicing, you know your stuff, even though you're nervous, you can shift that nervous energy into excited energy. Like, I'm so excited, I'm ready to share what I have to share, and I gotta just get it out. So we have to learn to not let our nerves take over us or immobilize us, but we have to just push past that fear and go ahead and do it, because the more you do it, the easier it gets. So thank you for those tips. So my last question is, what is one essential tip you would give to someone looking to improve their public speaking skills?
Yeah. So like what you were saying, honestly, like knowing your stuff is important. So, I mean, talk about something that you're passionate about. I think that helps a lot. And then just practice before you actually start public speaking. I think those are the two important things. Sorry, I have a dog, so I don't want to like
Oh,
start barking. But
that's so
yeah, I'd say like go over a topic you're interested in. That helps, and then practice like the day before. I think you can over so that's the thing. Like you don't want to go overboard because I feel like you'll
mhm, mhm,
mess with your nerves. But just practice enough that you're comfortable with, you know, the topic and the idea of getting in front of people and speaking. And
mhm.
remember, like I'm sure if these people were in the same position you were in, they would also be nervous.
Right, right. Wow. Well, I like that. One, you said find something that you're passionate about, something you actually like. Because if you're passionate about it, then it's going to show. You can tell when someone genuinely cares about a topic, or where they're just somebody made me do it. So,
Yeah,
excuse me, you want to make sure that you absolutely love or are passionate about what you're talking about, because the emotion and the feelings are going to come through. And like you said, practice. You can never, ever, in my opinion, be over prepared. But yeah, you don't want to do it too much. So I feel like you should start early. If I know I have a talk in 2 weeks, then I should do enough leading up to that point, so that way I don't have to cram it all at the last minute. So you want to give yourself enough time to get ready. But then, yeah, the day of, you should be able to kind of take a breather and say, hey, I practiced, I put in the time, so now I can relax. So yeah, you don't want to be, to me, the day before or the night before or even an hour before trying to learn the material. Give yourself enough time to practice and prepare, and that way when it's time for showtime, you're ready to do what you have to do. So, and then like you said, put yourself into the guest shoes. They know what it's like to give a presentation, so they would be just as nervous, or they probably wouldn't even want to do it. So you have to realize that when
yeah,
people are looking at you, their mind is on a lot of things. They're worried about dinner tonight, they're worried about getting dry cleaning out before the dry cleaners close. Their mind is probably at 1,000 places. So they're not trying to critique you as hard as you think. So sometimes I think we kind of put too much power into the audience, or we're over analyzing or thinking the worst. And you shouldn't, because 9 times out of 10, everybody wants you to do well. They want you to get up there, execute. And a lot of times they want to know what's in it for me. So they want to know, how can they
yeah,
relate to your topic? What are you sharing that they can glean some information from? So they're really listening so they can pick up those nuggets. So all in all, those were some wonderful tips. And so I just want to thank you so much, Ryan, for coming today and sharing with us. And I just wanted you to, at this moment, to share your business again, the name, your website, if you have anything going on, or how we can follow you or stay in contact with you.
yeah. Thank you again. So if you want to follow me on, I have a YouTube channel. You can follow me at Ryan Gatchel. My business is Blue Black Digital. The website's blueblackdigital.com. My Facebook is facebook.com/blue black digital. Right now is I'm actually building a
Hmm.
so I'm building an AI lead generation company. So I'm working on that. I plan to have it hopefully ready to go in 6 months. But right now I'm kind of getting some going, so I want to see like what. So
Hmm.
hopefully within the next week or two, I'll have like a page up test out the software, and I'll post that to my Facebook, and I might talk about it a little bit on my YouTube channel. So yeah.
Wow. Well, that sounds exciting because as we know, AI is huge now. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to deal with the artificial intelligence. But the point is, either you're going to get involved or you're going to get left behind. So, I mean, it's coming. And so we're going to have to learn how to work with
Yeah.
it, whether we want to or not. So that's very exciting. But I'll attach all of the links that Ryan just said about his business and how to stay in contact with him on this end of this broadcast. So I want to thank you all again for coming in and joining us today with public speaking and business. I hope you got some tidbits from Ryan. I know for me, getting in contact with the local uh, Chamber of Commerce is something that I want to definitely get involved in as myself because that was a great tip. But stay tuned because I have another great conversation coming in at 2 o'clock. So enjoy your lunches and stay tuned for another great public speaking and business. Thanks again, Ryan.